li Yeshua Ozi v'zimrat yad Vayehi li Yeshua Ozi v'zimrat yad Vayehi li Yeshua Ozi v'zimrat yad Vayehi li Yeshua. Boker Tov, good morning. Here we are on another crisp and cool, cold, maybe windy day, depending on where we are. But the sun is shining in our hearts as we continue to pray for those in LA, the destruction, the devastation, how painful it is to see, to watch the images that are frightening, are heart-wrenching, are our shaking of our heads, like, why are we in this place that we're in, and how does it get like this? The turmoil, the destruction, the loss of life, of property, of peoplehood. And we only hope and pray that humanity will come together to help in all the ways that help can come. So here we are for Friday once more, before Shabbat, before Shabbos enters, when we'll be together at 7 p.m. tonight. And we come to the place in Torah where we are completing a book. And we talked about this, chazak, v'nit chazek, that we should be strong and be strengthened. But as Bereshit, the book of Bereshit, the book of Genesis, the first book, comes to a close, Jacob has died and the brothers are frightened that Joseph will seek revenge for the hurt and the pain of the past. So many of us come with the trauma of the past, some for situations where there will be revenge or there already was, and others where hurt and pain in the past, trauma that is, when a situation turns, we're able to also turn with it. Not to forget, but to find our path and way forward. But the brothers here don't know what lies ahead. And so they're afraid. After all, they sold him off to basically a pack of wolves. So when they turn to the brother and plead for forgiveness, Joseph responds, "Do not be afraid. I am not all powerful. Do not be afraid. Our actions produce results that are often different from what we intended." How often do we, I think the better chosen words for this would be react. Our actions produce results. More so when we react, our reactions are not always what we wanted them to be. Therefore, we act in ways that maybe we didn't intend. And so life unfolds in this infinite mystery. How do the things happen? Why do they happen? Did we want them to happen this way, or were they meant to be this way? People often ask me or question, if God is all this and almighty and all controlling and all of the things that we say God is, then why is there disease, and why is there war, then why is there fire, then why is there destruction, and why is there fighting and unrest and all of the things that are? And the truth is, you can believe whatever you want to believe, but we are not attached to marionette puppet strings. God is not above the curtain, as to say, physically manipulating, emotionally, spiritually manipulating the things that are. I think for sure that God is traveling with us alongside, giving us wisdom, guidance, support, all of those things. But as far as being controlled, I think no. I think that we learn in Torah that we are given free will. The choice is ours. I mean, Adam and Eve messed it up right from the beginning. So we were given it right in Bereshit, right in the beginning. We were given this opportunity to say, here, wait, life is going to unfold the way it is, but you have the choice to do with it what you want. When you reach that crossroads, you want to take a left, take it. But no, you could have taken the right, or you could have stayed still. It's your choice. And so, while we are in partnership with God, I don't believe that we're being controlled in ways that we have no control over. And in that same vein is the same thing that, Joseph is saying, hey, wait a second, I'm not all that. This happened, and here we are, we reached this place, but life is unfolding in the ultimate mystery, which is our connection and interconnection with each other, with the earth, with God, with our ancestors that came before us, and everyone that will come after us. But here is how life is unfolding. This happened, and now we're here. How are we moving forward? Joseph spoke these words with kindness, right to the hearts of his brother. That's what it says in Genesis. I forget. It's chapter 50, but I don't know the verses. Somewhere there. The first book of Torah is ending. Bereshit, we're closing it. We're moving on to the second book in Torah next week. And we turn forward with love. We say that we need to be strong, and we'll be strengthened. We say that God has guided us this far. Here we are. We continue that presence with us as we move into the next book of tradition. But as we close the book of creation, we think about the blessings that we have, which is the generosity of the earth. Today I was getting Ellis in the car to go to school, and there's just like debris everywhere from the wind knocking over people's trash cans, and people don't bag their things, whatever, that's for a different day. But for whatever reason, our street is on a gentle curve, and things just like to land on our lawn. And so he said, do we have 5 minutes? And I said, not really, because we're late. Well, we need to take care of the earth, and there's garbage all on our earth. And I said, okay, so how about later, if it's not dark when you come home, or maybe it's a project for this weekend, we can take a garbage bag and care for the earth. As we close this book of creation, he's always spot on. He doesn't realize the things he says seem to always fall in the right spot. As we close this book, the blessings of the generosity of the earth, in which we can't even imagine for a second how often we take it for granted. The adaptability of water, and we pray, God, that there's enough water to put the fires to rest. The perspective of the sky, when you glance out at that which is also infinite. The sky and the fire of compassion. Let us be blessed with these things. Let us be in relationship with the earth and the water, the sky, and generosity and compassion and love. And let us be the souls who, with grace, with majesty, continue to act for the benefit of all. As we move from this book to the next, may we be strengthened. May we find the strength to move forward even when we feel like our feet are nailed to the ground. I'm hoping to see you tonight in person. And of course, if you can't make it in person, you know where to find us right here. Thank you for joining us this morning, Elisa and Linda, Debbie. Oh, the dentist waiting room. How lovely. Fern, and whoever else is watching, or those that will watch later on. Let us continue to bless each other with presence and with love. We are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you. We'll see you tonight at 7, not 6:30, tonight at 7. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Ora Vinu Chai. Shabbat Shalom.